Hello everyone and welcome to WSCI studio. We are very much in Provine, Mumbai 2022 and the whole idea is to meet the people, understand their experience, meet the people who expecting that India is a great market for them, that is a future market for them. And in the same way, we are sitting with Shoal. Shoal is the export director for an Argentinian wine called Rutini. Hi Shoal, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for meeting us.
Thank you, Sol. So this is first time for you in India?
No, actually, it's my second time in India, but my very first one was 10 years ago when we visited that opportunity Delhi and other places, and we had the possibility as well to meet some wine companies that start to develop the business, the wine business in India.
So how is Mumbai treating you?
Amazing. I love Mumbai and you cannot love India because you have such a great hosting people here. And other thing which makes very special India is the food. Everybody loves Indian food. So, it's like you cannot feel very, very grateful for visiting this country.
And I'm glad to share you that today Indian food are amongst the top 5 cuisine in the world.
Yes, I know, I know. You have such a wide alternative, a big cuisine, depending where you're visiting, it's what you are going to enjoy. So it's a pleasure for all the people who is visiting India to have the possibility to experience this great cuisine.
And how is your experience with Provine Mumbai so far?
It's my first time in Provine, Mumbai. I have already the possibility to almost join all the others Provine around the world because I already stay at Provine Shanghai, Provine Düsseldorf, Provine Beijing, and Singapore. It's my first time in Provine Mumbai. I think this kind of shows helps to promote the wine industry and to offer the possibility for all the people who is connected and relative with the wine industry to taste the wines in such a big fair like this one.
And when we look at India from a wine perspective, first was the idea from sitting in Argentina, looking after this market. So what is your perception about India?
Okay, India it's an interesting country for the wine industry itself and for Argentinian wines, not just because of how big is the market in terms of citizens, if not as well because it's a possibility to spread Argentinian wines for business people who is in India and as well for all the tourism you host every year. So it's like a platform itself for Asia and as well for the uh, Indian people, Indian citizens.
And what do you think, like a growing economy like India, how important the shows like Provine?
Ah, very important because considering you are in the top biggest economies around the world, it's a platform for Provine and it's a platform for the wine industry to communicate and to offer wines for a country which produce very good wines as well, because you also have, besides Bangalore and here in Maharashtra, that you have a wine industry which is evolving and growing. For the wines from abroad, it's also important to be present here and to have the possibility of a fair like Provine.
You are a passionate winemaker and good 20 years with Rutini.
Yeah.
So who will be a better person to ask to tell more about Rutini?
Oh, wow. We have a great team. I mean, our winery is a winery settled in Mendoza at the foot of the Andes Mountains. And we have a team almost 500 people.
Wow.
Mariano Di Paola is our head winemaker. He's a figure. He has a big passion about the wine industry. He used to be professor at the local university of winemaking. and he has been working with us since 1994. So Mariano have a great talent of making wines. We produce 12 million liters a year, and we sell 70% in our domestic market, which is one of the biggest markets for us, and the rest we export. We see more than 60 countries around the world. And of course, our challenge is to try to understand as much as we can the culture itself of each market and each place around the world.
I think share my regards with the man, because 94 is the year when Pro Wine started in Düsseldorf.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
I didn't know it. Nice
It's
information.
a good coincidence.
It is indeed.
Yeah. You know, so that we now become the fifth biggest economy in the world. So what do you think that change your perception, or you already have a good perception about India?
I mean, being one of the most oldest countries, cultures, around the world, it's very difficult to learn about your history, and history makes your present.
Exactly.
So it's not by coincidence that you are one of the largest economies around the world, and we believe that your country needs such great wines that have and offer the possibility to Indian citizens to toast and celebrate not just your culture, your food, and your succeed in terms of one of the biggest economy around the world. So for us, of course, it's important to be here and to make a well-known Argentinian category itself on the Indian market.
And what is the plan for India for next 3 to 5 years?
Wow. I mean, we are just in the very beginning. We are a country that has a lot of potential on the Indian market as well. And as a company itself, Rutini have very good plans here on India. We are investing a lot in education, first of all. The most important thing for us is to educate our consumers and to let know them what Argentinian wines means, what Rutini means, and of course communication. And well, wines speak by themselves. That's the easiest part of our work.
You are adopting the Indian culture very soon, I think, and I can see that on your hands that it's completely Indian culture.
I love the Indian culture, honestly speaking. For me, it's a pleasure to study and to try to learn a little more. Last Sunday, I had the possibility to make a cycle tour, a bicycle tour across the most Asian jewelries that you have in Mumbai, and it was a pleasure to discover firsthand what I already read it. But, to see and to appreciate and to be part of the scenario is a pleasure.
Super. So nice of you. So it's wonderful meeting you, and thank you for your time.
No, thank you for our
Congratulations,
process.
and welcome to India.
Thank you very much for meeting us.
This is a small gift from our side.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Sol.
Thank you.